If you have less than 30 minutes in the day and you would like to practice some yoga, then this video is for you. So grab your mat and let's get started. Let's start with moving our body. You know, this is my favorite movement because it allows you to do whatever you need for your back, for your arms, for your wrists to warm up. You can even bring in your neck here if you would like. Rotate the hips. Just take some time to warm up the body. Stretch in and out. Just keep the movement flowing. All right, now let's meet with a neutral spine in a tabletop position. Shoulders are stacked above your wrists and hips are stacked directly above your knees. And we go for some cat and cow. My back is quite stiff and I think today I really need some repetitions. Breathe in, look up, arch your back and make it round. And breathe out, round inwards. Navel starts to push towards the sky. And in this one, navel starts to push towards the ground. Breathe in, breathe out. Let's do 2 more of these. As always, I will be tying my hair while you would do 2 more of these. Okay, and then let's stretch our right arm out and also the left leg, and try to keep a straight line. We hold this, brace the core, and we hold this position. And release and come back, and let's do it on the other side. If this is too quick to move into this transition, then you can just keep your leg down and only start with the arms and then slowly bring the leg up as well. And release. Let's do it one more time. Leg is active from hip to toe. Keep it as parallel to the ground as you can. And release. On the left side now, here as well, leg is active and also your arms active. And keep looking straight. And release. Let's now bring movements again. Let's do the cat and cow. Breathe in, round your back. Breathe out, arch your back. Breathe in, round your back. And breathe out, arch your back. One last time. Breathe in, round your back. And breathe out, arch your back. Now we go back. Bring our right hand, look up. Bring the arm up. And thread the needle. And let's feel a stretch on the back. And we come back and we do it on the other side. So look up, left arm up, and we go through. And come back. Let's do it again. Right arm up, and it goes through. And we come back, and left arm up, and it goes through. And we come back. We still stay in this tabletop position, and we are going to do something called the tiger pose or Vyagrasana. So take your left leg first, lift it up, and as we had it straight in the previous asana, hold it straight and then turn it 90 degrees. And if you can now, bring your right arm out and go back and try and hold the left foot with your right arm. And if this feels stable, start to stretch. If it's folded and closer to your body here, that's also fine, but try to stretch this leg as far as possible so that it stays in that 90-degree position and you're holding this posture. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Let's do it on the other side. Now, starting with the right leg out, stretch it out, turn to 90 degrees, left arm out, stretch it out, and then bring the arm back and try to hold the foot. Again, if it's somewhere here hanging, that's okay. Try to work towards pulling the leg up so that you feel a stretch in your thigh of the elevated leg. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. We will come back to this, but let's do some more asanas before that. So instead of doing a regular child's pose, we will do a puppy pose. So how would we do that? Keep the alignment of the tabletop as explained before. Bring your hands as far as the mat or even further, but don't let the alignment of the hip and the knee break. So the hip and the knee are in that one straight line and you are sinking into the mat. So you should feel a stretch in your upper and also in your lower back. And if you can also bring your chin onto the mat. If you want to make it more intense, you can bring your hands and into prayer and your feet lifted up as well. And then touch your chin onto the mat. If you have your hands and feet lifted, then put them onto the mat. Hold this posture for 3, 2, 1, and we come back slowly back into the tabletop. And then we do the tiger pose again. So let's start with our left leg, stretch it out, hold that position, active left leg from hip to toe, turn it 90 degrees, take your right hand, stretch it out, and then hold the left leg. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Let's do it on the other side. Right leg stretched out, turn to 90 degrees, left arm stretched out, goes behind and holds the foot or the toes, whichever is comfortable. And you're pushing, more like pulling your leg up to come to 90 degrees. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and release. And now let's relax in child's pose. You can come up and sit in Virasana or hero pose. This asana is also really good for digestion. So, after your meals, maybe if you would like to sit like this can also be very helpful. Now let's move to a transition towards a dolphin pose. So bring your hands back into tabletop and then bring your forearms onto the mat. Now this is quite a challenging pose, so try only as far as you can. Keeping your shoulders stacked right above your elbow on both sides, you will keep your hands planted onto the mat, and then, like we do in a downward facing dog, we untuck our toes and we lift up and we shoot our tailbone up. Now, as you see, my shoulders are not no longer in line with my elbows, so I need to come further, and that's what I'm going to do, and hold this posture. If it feels easier, if it feels okay, then you can also start to walk further. And then try to bring your heels to touch the mat, or knees can be bent and heels can be away from the mat. That's fine. But just make sure that the shoulders are right above the elbows and you're looking inside towards your navel. Don't touch your head onto the mat. Back is as straight as you can make it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release, come to child's pose. This is a very challenging posture, so I understand if you have your legs shaking, body shaking, just like I had it. You are unable to do it. Just try it just a little bit. The most important thing is to try. So let's do it again. So we bring shoulder above the elbow and head is not going to touch the mat. It is going to stay elevated because you are using the strength of your arms and your shoulders and your upper body here. And then you're going to lift your legs. Make sure the shoulders stay in line. And then if you can, walk closer. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Come back to Virasana. And then we do it one last time. Bring your hands onto the mat. Forearms on the mat, shoulders in line with your elbows. And from here, we can build it from behind. Then it feels less intense. So lift up your legs, walk towards the front of the mat and stop when the shoulder is stacked right above the elbow. And we look inwards. Back is as straight as you can make it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Coming back to Virasana, let's hold this posture. And from here, let's bring our hands down onto the mat and lift up into our first and only downward facing dog. So you need to adjust if needed and just walk and pedal the dog. Hold this posture, also very good just to hold the downward facing dog. Release and come to a seated position. Let's just take a few breaths. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, and breathe out. And let's chant Om. Thank you for practicing. Bye bye.